Imagine my dad died in front of me. I saw it. Like I saw him die, and I didn't even cry at the time because I was worried about where I'm gonna live at. The thing is, what do you want, and how much you gonna willing to fight for what you want? That's what it come down to. I mean, because everybody in Philly tough. Everybody in Philly bust their gut. Everybody do everything. So like, if you think you're a bully in Philly, like, what's wrong with you?
Kings don't last in the city, man.
Yeah. So to get through it, I just like, and I ask God to please help me all the time. Help me have some peace. I mean, help me have some peace.
Tell me what you know about the hood life.
Losing him, I almost lost myself, and sometimes I still be feeling like I'm losing myself. Sometimes that's why sometimes it's easy for me to just go off the deep end and be like, man, like, because the pain of it is more than anything I've ever been through in my life.
I want take it back to the childhood and talk about as far as, like you say, you was raised by your pop.
No, I wasn't raised by him. I was with him. I was with him for 9 months.
Okay. So talk about the differences between what you remember him being there and then the transition once he left.
No, I mean, my dad was he was around me when I was like about 5 years old. I remember him being around me for a while. He went to prison. I seen him when I was like about 6 or 7. Was around him like about a year. Then I didn't see him again until I was about 11. Then he died when I was 12. You know what I mean? But it was like a road with me. But when we came and got me when I was 11, he took me to Texas. And it was like a good time because if he didn't do that, I probably would have not had no thoughts about how he is as a person. I mean, so I got to know him a little bit, but then he died right in the house in front of me, and back in 1990. So I heard him doing that song about people dads dying and all. I'm like, bro, imagine my dad died in front of me. I saw it. Like I saw him die, and I didn't even cry at the time because I was worried about where I'm gonna live at. Like, damn, where the fuck am I gonna live at? You know what I mean? Like, I worry about where I'm gonna live at.
You just linked up with him for real. So.
I cried. You know when I cried? I cried 2015, 25 years later. You know what I mean? And I remember because I was on the elevator. Mind you, I didn't even think about him or nothing. He used to take this medicine, and I smelled that shit in the elevator. Like, it smelled like cause I used to give him the medicine. And that shit just made me like, damn. I was like, and I ain't say nothing about it because I'm like, this shit sound weird. Because this before I believed in like supernatural stuff, but now I believe in it 100%. But at the time, I'm like, what the fuck am I tripping? Like, but you know when you smell something because you're like, yo, a smell is like a memory in your head. You remember.
Like it unlocks something instantly.
Yo, I started tearing out my eye in the elevator while people was on there. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I'm tripping. But like I smelled the medicine. I smelled like I smelled him or something. You know what I mean? So I ain't never cry about it until like I got older. You know what I mean?
Facts though. Just get some advice to the youth that's out there dealing with the same thing, growing up without a father.
Well, I mean, see, a lot of people grow up without fathers. Hopefully, they got a good mother. But in your life, this is all I can tell you. In your life, even if you got both parents, life is hard for everybody. Life's gonna have challenges for everybody, right? The thing is, what do you want, and how much you gonna willing to fight for what you want? That's what it come down to. I remember, for me, I had the perfect example to quit, to give up. Bro, I kept going through shit. Every time I try to get out the stupor, bro, when you go to foster home, it's like you in jail without doing a crime. You in the house, they take them. I got snatched out the crib. They take me to the foster home. Then you in the crib with all these people that don't know you. You in there, you can't go home. You don't know what. So like you in jail before you even do a crime, right? And it's easy for you to feel sorry for yourself and give up. But once you realize as a man, nobody gives a right? You gotta get this money and money don't fix everything, but money at least make it worse though. Right. You got a fighting chance to pay for some therapy, to pay for your way out some things. You know what I mean?
Able to take care of yourself a little bit.
As long as you don't do no crazy drugs, you mean, and you got that fighting spirit, you'll make something happen. You know what I mean?
So while we're here, I want to talk about the song "Regrets," bro. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I said, bro, you so gifted with this shit, for real. Like you different. Some people nice, talented. You a nigga that's gifted with this shit, bro.
You know what's funny with the regrets, right? I was in the studio, I was doing a song, and the song I was doing, I was like, I don't know whatever the song I was doing, I know I ain't finished it or something. And then when I was about to leave the studio, that beat came on. My man just put the beat on. I'm like, yo, put that beat on. I went right in the booth, made it up right there. Made it up inside the booth. Just made it up. I just said line by line, made it up in there, and it just came out as a, because it's easy to talk when you're telling the truth and you talk about your life. It's easy to just, to do it.
Real shit. And one of the craziest lines in there, and I feel like a lot of the youth is dealing with this. You was speaking about accepting the fact that your mom ain't love.
And so busy chasing this money, cause a pretty bankroll can make you forget how your life was so ugly. It was a hard pill to swallow, accepting that mama ain't really love me. I'm a beautiful son, but for some reason she just ain't want me. I'm in a foster home, I'm young and all alone. See the world for what it is, and your heart turn icy cold.
Yeah, that's a hard pill to swallow, because I was watching something on Netflix too about some boy, his mom. He didn't know his mom. She came in his life in condom. And I was thinking like how much boys or men depend on their mothers. Like first how they gonna treat women, how they gonna look at girls, how they gonna. I mean, it's just a lot. But any human need a mom. That's the person that had you.
Yeah, you need that balance. You feel me? As far as nurturing it.
Yeah. So like even to this day, I still, I'm pretty sure I got a lot of residue left over, trauma from it, whatever I gotta take care of. I mean, but it's your mom, so you always like. My thing, I had to say my mom because it was hurting me. I mean, so I had to give up. I had to be like, yo, I gotta get away from that. Because you want every person want their mom. I mean, when you're in trouble, that's the first person usually a person to think of.
Get in the car. Mama. Get up. Get in the car. Right.
First person usually a person to think of. Until they my shit broken, so I don't. That's not the first person I think of. But I mean, like, I
Listen, I feel like a lot of people go through that, and some people gonna outgrow their parents early on, for real. So that's definitely like some advice, and I know what you mean. Where,
but see, my shit is different. It's like my mom was getting me locked up, and she like wanted me to give her money, like, and just shit. Where they're like, she'd call the cops, say I had a gun or something. I'm in jail. I mean, shit like that. Where they're like, you ain't even got to do nothing, and she, I mean, and they never will say sorry. If you bring it up, it's like you did. Like, I mean, so like, but at the same time, like it's still your mother. You know what I mean? But everybody not meant to be a mother. Some people just not meant to be a mother. Like some people shouldn't have had kids. But I'm glad. But the thing is, I appreciate that she had me because, like, a lot of my life was popping, and without her, I wouldn't be here. So like, that's the thing that make me say, all right, you always get a chance. I can't be around you or see you every day and then see you like, but you still my mom. You know what I mean?
Oh, real shit. So, how do you forgive?
It's hard to forgive. So a lot of times, what I learned is that you forgive for yourself. You're not forgiving the person, really forgiving, because if you keep holding on to it, it's gonna make you hold on to too much shit, like, bro. Like, I mean, I had to learn how to forgive because I'm a stubborn person. I'm a person that's like, I'll be with the shit. Like, I mean, I'll be with the shit. And what I started noticing is that it was hurting me. It was making me like be snapping the shit more than I would have been snapping if I just let that shit go. Of course, you can't let everything go because there's some shit you can't let go. I mean, some shit is unforgivable. I mean, I don't give a fuck what nobody says. Some shit you can't forgive. You know what I mean? So like, and I'm not, and you can't be positive every day. Some days you're like, man, you're gonna be regular, like on some shit. You know what I mean? So that's, you gotta ask God for patience and take that away from you as much as possible as He can take it away from you. You know what I mean?
Now, also, I think during Regrets, you were saying that you had wished that you was white when you was little.
Yeah, because I used to watch TV, and all the TV shows had people that was kids. I used to watch Silver Spoon, Ricky Schroeder. He had a train coming through his mansion, and his best friend was the boy off Carlton. I mean, what's Carlton off Will Smith? Yeah.
So that was before.
Before Will Smith. This back in the motherfucker. He probably wasn't even born yet. Yeah, back then, look up Silver Spoon. You see, he was popping back in the day. But then he had a commercial with Michael Jackson. Damn. But he was drinking pep. He dance and do break dancing and Michael Jackson moonwalking and shit as a kid. When I was a kid, he was a kid. He was doing all this shit on TV. I know him way before I ever saw Will Smith ever. You mean he had a video, a song. He had a song with a video.
Wait, the nigga was rapping?
He was singing pop shit. Bro, yeah, Carlton had a TV show that was on TV every day before Will Smith show. He had a song out. He had a Pepsi commercial with Michael Jackson. Like he doing a moonwalk, he bumped into Michael Jackson. The nigga was popping. I mean, so I watched that show, Silver Spoon. Man, I was like, damn, because everybody on TV that I see was white, like they was doing all right. You know what I mean? So as a kid, your mind, that's how your mind ain't all the way. You know what I mean?
No, real shit. So I want to talk about the crack epidemic in Philly and the effects of it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think they selling that was crack because crack kids, when I was a kid, if you smoked crack, you couldn't function. Like, I mean, you really was like a zombie. You stealing everything. You don't care about your kids. You don't got your teeth. You dirty. You tricking. You don't. It's like that was the crack when I was young. If your mom on crack back then, like you're not gonna see her. She don't care about you. She don't know where you at. She gonna ask you. She gonna toss. If you got $2, she gonna steal it. She gonna steal. If you got a PlayStation, you're not getting one anyway. I mean, Nintendo, she taking it. I mean, that's how, where I'm from. That's how crackheads was. It wasn't no like you can go to work and you still clean and all that shit. That wasn't even out. You know what I mean? So, but now it's like crackheads can still be functional and they can do things. I mean, maybe the crack is different. I don't know, but growing up, you mean if your mom or your parents don't crack, it's done. It's over. They don't. Crack come first. You know what I mean?
Though, it's definitely different. So, damn it, and it's a crazy transition. I don't even mean to do it, but I don't know if you knew, but recently it was like news. They had said that K Dot. To talk about K Dot the showstopper. Do you know who K Dot is? So talk about like the first time you met Dot.
Well, my man Wiz showed me him rapping. I'm like, this is a long time ago too. I said, oh boy, nasty. He nasty. Matter of fact, when I was drawing I'm about to draw 50 MCs from Philly. The first person I drew was K Dot.
Damn.
First in the straight jacket. K Dot. So man, K Dot was talking right before all this crazy stuff happened. I was like, oh, we gotta do a song, bro. You know what I mean, I fuck with his energy. I fuck with him. And when I saw what he was going through, it was like heartbreaking because I don't care. People think I'm crazy and think I'm all shit, but I'm really like in the inside. I got a lot of. That's why I got a hard outside because my inside is.
I know what you're saying.
You know what I mean, so like I can't like these. I mean, so like when I saw that shit, bro. He even tell you like I reached out to him, said to him, but I want to say that to him that was like wrong. I don't want to say like I mean I just like damn, bro, like you know what I mean like I just wanted him to like because first of all he got the skills to be all the way on. He had the looks to be all the way on. He had everything.
K Dot, what I call.
You know what I mean, so like it was heartbreaking to see it. To be honest with you, because like he had a lot of potential to be wherever he wanted to be.
And just give some advice to the youth because I be trying to talk to them once here and there and then tell them. Then I be seeing some of the comments and but they don't understand like that shit happened to anybody. They don't understand Doc was really like that nigga.
Yeah, because I mean the way like I got an addicted personality, right? But certain things that I just won't never try the first time. I mean like because I know I'm gonna like it. I know if I smoke crack I'm gonna like it. And I'm gonna go hard on it. I know if I do dope, I'm gonna like it. And I'm gonna be shooting. And I don't. And then I'm the type of nigga. If I do dope, right, and I want to get high, I'm the type of nigga rob 7-Elevens, rob Wawa. Like I'm gonna be like. I mean, that's. So I said, oh, don't even try it the first time. You know what I mean? But I remember I almost tried crack one time when I was about 13 years old. My man kept asking me with turbos, and I was about to, bro. He kept asking me every day because we was doing robberies together. And when he gave it to me, and I'm gonna go get puff on it, the smell was so crazy to me. I'm like, yo. I can't. So like, and that would have ruined my life.
I'm so glad.
But that wasn't. It wasn't because of me. The smell was because of God. It was protecting me. But bro, it's no reason for me not to smoke weed or drugs and all that shit. And I'm from North Philly, and the way I was raised, and I don't take credit for it because I know it wasn't in me. Because I would have loved to got high and be like, man, forget some of this pain, forget from I'm in jail and all the time, and just getting shot and shit all the time. I mean, so the fact that I didn't, it wasn't because of me. I think it was because of some type of protection that I got. You know what I mean?
If it's not too personal, I want to talk about the situation that happened with like both of your sons for real. Because like I said, bro, I salute you and like I definitely appreciate you even being here, bro, and even speaking about this to the people. Because whether you know it or not, it's a lot of people who dealing with the situation and they listen to your video.
Well, I mean, my two sons. I mean, I love all my sons. I mean, I love all my sons, and I try to do the best thing as a father that I knew how without having a father myself. I mean, my main thing was I never said you not mine. Once I found out you mine, we rocking and rolling. Now I might go to jail, I might be in jail sometime, I might do this, but I'm not leaving you stranded. None of that, right? But my son Vasquez was like, I could be honest, was my favorite kid because I planned him, I wanted him, like whatever. I mean, so it was a little different. I never treated him no different. Like he might be little shit, but like he got in trouble. He got in trouble the most from me. Because I expected more from him, right? But losing him, I almost lost myself, and sometimes I still be feeling like I'm losing myself sometimes. That's why sometimes it's easy for me to just go off the deep end and be like, man, like, because the pain of it is more than anything I've ever been through in my life. And with Muji was like, see, Muji, I don't worry about Muji as much as Muji is a warrior. Muji like me. Muji don't need much. Muji don't cry about shit. You know, he might do little shit I don't like sometimes here and then. We butt heads sometimes. We got it together now. I mean, we got it together now. But I had to remind him. I said, bro, listen, bro, you forgot, bro. When I found out you was mine, I asked you, do you want me to take a test? You was like 7, 8 years or whatever. But as soon as I found out you was mine, like I loved you no different. It took a lot for me to, because you ain't know me. You ain't want to go with me. I had to keep coming around for you to even go with me. I mean, so I could have eaten.
You really put in the effort.
Yeah, I could have. But those times I went down to his crib and he like wouldn't come. What I started doing is I started bringing his brothers with him, and he see them in the car, he'd be like, oh, I go with them. You know what I mean? But I had to, mind you, at the time, I'm at the top of my game, bro. I'm eating. I'm getting money. I'm famous. I got my.
It's easy for niggas to just do the bird.
It's like, hey, mind you, I'm 31st in Tasket. I mean, that ain't my neighborhood. I'm pulling up in all type of shit. You know what I mean? And with to another nigga crib that, your mom blamed him on. But he ended up being my man. And I don't even blame her. She was young. And I don't like talking bad about none of my kids' mothers because we all go through shit. We all do some of that shit. And I think it's personal. But she did blame him on somebody else, whatever, you know what I mean? And boy ended up finding out that it wasn't his. You know what I mean? And, but Moochie still lived down there. You know what I mean? So I had to go down there. Me and Maju, shout out to my man. That became like my brother. You know what I'm saying? Bub, we still became my brother. We started getting money. That's my brother to this day. So I had to go down there with him. So Moochie had me, Bub, and Bub Pop. You know what I mean? So he you know what I mean? And we all was cool. You know what I mean? So but Moochie got this. A lot of times kids don't do what you say. They do what you see you do.
Bro, this was my next question. Why do you feel like kids think that they know more than not only just their parents, but that they know more than people older than them?
Because that's because they not smart yet. You gotta be smart to know what you don't know. I mean, if you can't be, I mean, so they don't understand what a. See, with my sons, I just didn't want no bitch ass sons. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want no soft sons. I want my sons to be able to stand whatever come their way and be able to, especially more or less for if they had a family. Like if family go through hard, I want y'all to be able to not be bitching and crying and running away. But Moochie, I think out of all my sons, the most warrior like. He the one that even if he going through a lot, the most treacherous, he not gonna complain. He gonna act like it ain't about nothing. He gonna, you know what I mean, and you know what I mean? So when I talk to him, I see a lot of me in him, and he looks just like me. You know what I'm saying? So and I love him. Man, I don't think I was telling him I love him enough. Because when I talked to him and he was in prison, I told him, man, he's like, Dad, I don't want you to hear you say that. Right? And I thought
Yeah, I knew he come from. He trying to stay, you mean?
Yeah, so when he said it to me, I'm like, damn, that's my bad. Like, it wasn't even like on purpose. Just like, when you raised to be a gangster and being a gangster and being in jail, you think that's cool. You not thinking about no love. You know what I mean? Even if you love somebody, you're not going to be telling them.
No, and I ain't going to lie, bro, before I'm going to get a little personal before I ask my next question. And as I got older, I had to peep that because my pop super gangster. I'm talking about Al Capone on the wall, all tight, like, you know what I'm saying? We used to bump heads a lot, you feel me? We danced at the same, but as I got older, I had to really look at it and appreciate it for even him just being there and
Yeah, I mean, Moochie, I told him I love him. I said, I love you, bro. Listen, I said, if you was anybody else, I would say, you, bro. But I can't say, you. You my son. So no matter what you say to me, no matter how I feel about you, whatever you do, I'm never going to say, you. I can't say, you. So, it don't matter. So, if I'm mad about something, I said, we're going to argue again, but this time we argue again. At least we know where each other stand at.
Right. So, listen, I want to know, for one, because I talked to Sparks, and he kind of ain't really answered direct, and I ain't. No, real rap, though. So, the last joint was, what was your thoughts, or, did y'all patch it up? I knew he felt some type of way as far as, his son died.
Yeah, that was my godson.
Yeah, you feel me?
See, now you see what's going on. Now look at the distance between this. Everybody got this shit going on about what's going on. I get it, because it's the same thing with everybody else.
Right.
So
I don't want to get too deep about it because I know y'all real. But how did you feel when Sparks didn't come to the funeral? You feel me? And then and to wrap up the whole situation, what did you do to allow you to get past everything?
I'm not really past it, but some stuff is just not worth. I mean, so I realized because some of my PD ain't come right. PD ain't come either, right? The two niggas that I helped get on, PD won't be on state property without me. Spurs won't be on sign period without me. You know what I mean? The meeting with Jay-Z was for me. You know what I mean? I bring not only Spurs, I bring everybody. But with that being said, I was there with my son. I said, so what it just showed me is that niggas don't fuck with you, so I can play the same game. Are you? But my thing is this: I don't never want to see nobody suffer. So all I got is the money type move of play for him. I would never hold it back on him, but I would never give nobody my full my full love and none of that nigga, whatever. We ain't nothing now, but I don't got no ill feeling towards about it because they ain't had to come. You just showed me what it is.
What do you do that helps you get through the tough times?
Cry. Now, it's crazy, bro. I used to didn't even want to cry in front of my own self. To be honest with you, I used to think crying was for bitches and all that shit. I used to think crying was the weak. But if I cry, I would hate myself back when I was younger. But when you get older, you gotta let that shit out, right?
Why you think that's like that before we?
Because you raised wrong. But if you raised in prison, I was raised in prison. Juvenile placements. I went to prison when I was 16. You can't cry in jail, bro. But you don't never see nobody crying in jail. That shit ain't.
Food.
You mean, yeah, you ain't crying in jail. So like, you learn how to hold that shit in. So like, I start crying, letting some of that shit out, and start being honest. See, once you get older, you don't got no insecurities. Especially when you know you about that life. You don't gotta act like you tough. You don't gotta do nothing. You know, like nigga, all right, whatever. Like, I mean, because everybody in Philly tough. Everybody in Philly bust their gut. Everybody do everything. So like, if you think you're a bully in Philly, like, what's wrong with you?
Kings don't last in the city, man.
Yeah. So to get through it, I just like, and I ask God to please help me all the time. Help me have some peace. I mean, help me have some peace.